We, young king and queen, we have came into this world. And what left for us now is to serve our purpose, our gift, our purpose, our passion, our legacy. We are not here, young king all over the world, young king from Biafra land. We are not here to waste any time. We are a missionary. We are a visionary. We are a revolutionary. He has sent us to go into the world, and we were made at this point of time. We all were made at this moment. You know? Let us begin to take chances. Let us begin to take chances that will lead us to our greatness. I remain Michael Warrior forever. Let us begin to take a step that will lead us to our success. Nobody will do it for us. It is 100% you. Your gift, your passion, your responsibilities, they are 100% you. At some point, we take a risk, we take a step, but the more risk we take, is the more life we learn, is the more we experience, and what we experience is what takes us to the next level of our life. A setback is a setup to a new level. Is a setup to a new level. A setback, our losses, our failures have to be our greatest asset. Because during our losses, during our failures, we learn a lot, and life educates us in a maximum way, in a big way. We have to begin from now to embrace our journey of life, our daily living, and let each day from today educate you. Let each day from today teaches you, because you are learning from life. We take a step trying to achieve, trying to acquire, trying to get something special, something unique. And the reason why the 1% of the world achieve it to the top, make it to the top. The reason why the 1% of the world are the successful people is because many choose to rely, many choose not to take a step, many choose not to take a risk. Sometimes we take a risk, we let life push us around, take us in different zones, take us in different locations. But we choose to humble ourselves, we choose to stay loyal, because our humbleness is the beginning of our greatness. Arise and shine, king all over the world. Life is special. Embrace your failure. Embrace your risk, because there will take you to the next level of your life. You know, don't rely when you fail. Don't sit down there and be complaining. Our problems gave us contact, gave us connection. It connects us to different set of people, good and bad. But during our problem, during our failure, during our losses, we make a new contact, we make a new way to set up, to step up in a new level. Take charges of your life. Take charge of your life. And never you forget that the day you were born alone. And the day you will die alone. Going back to your roots as you king, you have been praying to go back to your roots. So many people have taken a lot of sacrifice for you. Never you forget the reason why someone leave a legacy for you. Never you lost the sense to remember the reason why someone is dying to save you. A great man sacrificed to save you from the slavery of the world. A great warrior, he is called Ojuwu. Many people, they hated him because they lack invisible world. And someone is there in detention, sacrificing for you to live, paying a price for you to live. He is called great prophet, hero, freedom fighter, Nnamdi Kanu. And a great young guy is there in Finland, great warrior, great hero is there in Finland. He is fighting to liberate the continent called Africa. He's fighting to liberate the land of the rising sun, Africa, Biafra. Know the reason why someone are fighting for you. Take chances. Take a step. Embrace life. When you embrace life, life will educate you. You have to flush out the mental slavery. You have to flush out the mental slavery they have imposed in you. And the only way you can flush them out is when you embrace who you are, is when you embrace the journey of your life, is when you choose to take chances, responsibility of your life, is when you choose to flush out the educational school system, is when you choose to take yourself off from what they have imposed in you. I always tell you, king, that when you understand that you are a freedom, when you understand that you are a freedom, you'll be able to get your freedom. But when you are waiting for the Britain, for the Western world, for the European, for the world to give you freedom, I say you will wait forever. Common sense is not common because not everyone has it. Begin to do what you love, wherever you find yourself. Begin to flush out in you the mentality of overloved liabilities. Because if Africa choose to abandon all the liabilities that the world have been producing for them, come on, the glory, the abundance of Africa will be restored. Because during our ancestors, we were not importing anything from abroad. During our ancestor time, they were not importing any fucking liability from the world, but they live for ages. The problem of Africa is Africa. Stop waiting for Britain. Stop waiting for America. Stop waiting for France. Stop waiting for Russia. Stop waiting for China to give you freedom. You have to free yourself. Stop relying too much, in the world. Because our problem started as an African man is because we over rely in the world. We over depend, in the world. We over dwell on whatever they created for us, and we cannot create. Let us begin to take the chances. Let us begin to take a risk. During our risk, during our step, life will educate us, life will teach us, life will give us a lot of experiences. Our greatest lesson is from our failure, from our losses. Arise and shine forever. Africa, ECOWAS, ECOWAS, AU, Biafrans. Let us begin to reason. Let us outsmart those that impose slavery, made to slavery, in our head. Let us begin to think smart, because they are the thinking class of the world. When they came to Africa were busy cruising, playing, although they choose to learn from the world. But when they learn from the world and they realize that those that came to bring something unique, what they thought they came with is not what they came with. That was why we fought for civil war. That was why Ojukwu declared war. That was why That was why Ojukwu chose to fight back, and save his people from the slavery. After when they killed in 1,000 in Abuja, in the northern part of the world, after when they killed in millions, you don't expect a great man, a warrior, to keep quiet. Ojukwu is a brave man. Nnamdi Kanu is a brave man. Simon Ekpa is a brave man. I, Michael Warrior, I remain a brave man forever because I am who I am to eternity. I choose to follow the way He created me, not the way the world created for me. I choose to go with what He created for me. I choose to embrace what He gave to me, not what the world gave to me. He gave you imagination. He gave you wisdom, common sense, ideas. He gave you a lot of potential within you. He gave you a lot of wisdom. But the 99% of the world abandoned His gift and embraced the gift of the world, the gift of college, the gift of schools that add no value to the world, the unproductive educational school system they brought in Africa. Why some lose their imagination, lose all they have as human. Arise and shine forever. Without education, without your PhD, master degree, you can live, you can achieve greatness. Those are built, those are produced, those are create. They did it, they do it with their imagination, their creativity, their ideas, their common sense. Your imagination is unlimited, while your education is limitless. Let us embrace what we have within us, and the only way you can embrace it is when you take chances, when you take a risk. You can see where I am. I take a risk to stay in this place, man, because I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going, man. When you know where you are going, you You are not, you won't be afraid, to fail. You will embrace failure. You will embrace losses. You will embrace risk, chance, step. I'm not afraid to take a step because during my step moment, life will teach me, educate me forever. Arise and shine. I remain like a warrior. Freedom for me, freedom for Nnamdi Kanu, freedom for Simon Ekpa, freedom for entire Biafran, freedom for the entire world, freedom for Africa, victory unto the world. The hour has come. Ise, Ise, Ise.